Obas, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another one of my cooking episodes. Today on the CrossRay BBQ, don't ask what we're going to cook, it's right in front of you. We have some beautiful prawns, peeled for us already, and some beautiful Porterhouse steaks. They're nearly 1.5 inches thick. Come and have a close look. A little bit of marble on it, and we're going to thank our friends at Preston Market. They're about 500 grams each Porterhouse steak. Now, you're going to ask how we're going to cook it. Well, we're going to plate it up on our tray here, on our wooden tray, and serve it up as a dish, as an entree. Something that you can walk around on a summer's day and just give it out as a nibbly. So we're going to cook some prawns with some olive oil, lemon, garlic, and of course our steak, traditional salt, pepper, and oregano. So yes, start preparing our meal. Now, first thing we're going to do is just grab our prawns and put them in a container. And we'll put them to the side, because these aren't going to take long to cook. They'll take about 1.5 minutes to 2 maximum. So we'll leave them there. Make sure no flies get to it. Let's have a look at our CrossRay BBQ. We've got 2 foot burners on high and 2 on low. We're going to turn off the ones on the right because we're not going to use them. We're just going to use the left-hand side. And we're going to leave them on high until we get the steak on there, because we want it to be really, really hot when it first touches the grill. So with our steaks, we've got 2 beautiful steaks there. We're going to put a little bit of salt. I like using the galas salt, just like that. Beautiful, look at that. I like putting it on the edge as well, particularly on a thick steak like this. And there we go, beautiful. There you go. There we have it. So when we plate it up, we're going to slice it all up. And I'm expecting 1/2 kilo each, probably about 5-6 minutes either side. So I wanted to keep it, if I can, medium rare. And you know Jack the Greek, he doesn't use thermometers, he uses his touch. So hopefully we'll get that right. So there's the salt. We'll put some crushed pepper, just like this. I like plenty of pepper. We are going to put some towards the end as well, when we plate it up. We'll turn them over. And there we have it there as well. Now because it's so thick, I like to put pepper and salt on the sides as well. So I'm going to put a bit of pepper just in the middle there. And then I'm going to just lean it down like that. There we go. A bit more for the other side. Just like that. There we go. And we'll do the same thing for the other one. If you want to save a bit of time, just grab your oregano, put it down on the chopping board, and do the same thing. So as I put this on, we'll do that there and rub it in just like that. There we have it. That one's ready. And this one needs a little bit of oregano on this side as well. The wind is picking up, so just be careful with your oregano. It doesn't fly away. So we're done there. Put that away as well. And there. We don't want to put any oil on our steak. I do at times, but not today, because we're going to run it really, really hot on the CrossRay. We're going to let it get to about 250, 300 degrees minimum, and then place them on the barbecue. So there we have it. These are ready, and we'll just see how we're going. Sitting at about 260 now. We'll wait a couple more minutes, and we'll plate it up. But while we're there, let's put them aside, and let's prepare and get ready our marinade for our prawns. So we'll grab a bowl, grab a couple of lemons, and just squeeze them, just like this. Beautiful. Now we've only got to get about 1 kilo of prawns, so I'm probably going to need about 2 lemons, and then 50-50 of juice and olive oil. That's the secret. There we go. Put that in there. Beautiful. Look how much juice is coming out of these lemons straight from the backyard. Excellent. So put a bit of olive oil, just like that. We're going to put a little bit of garlic as well. Just about a teaspoon, probably a couple of cloves. And then we're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper as well. And that's all you really need for your marinade, for your prawns. You don't need more than that. We're nearly there. It's been about 3 minutes now, 4 minutes, and our temperature has already got to where we want it. So there's the pepper. There we go. Some people like putting parsley as well. I'm going to keep it just the way it is. So give it a bit of a mix. Mix the olive oil and the lemon, just like that. There we go. And just break down the salt and the pepper. Give it a taste. Oh, bus, beautiful. There we have it. So, come in close and let's have a look at our steaks now. We've got it nice and hot. And like I said, we're going to have this on for about 6 minutes on either side, and I'm not going to move them. So watch this. Oh, bus, look how hot that is. Look at that. That's how you want your grill. Beautiful. Okay, so it's been about 3.5 minutes now. I did say we're going to wait till about 7, but come in and let's have a bit of a look. I've got both burners on low once I put them in, and let's have a look and see how it's going. Look at that. That's exactly what I want on the top. Perfect, perfect. So just cutting up the coriander and getting that ready now, just over here while the steak is nearly done. I'm going to grab a couple of rosemary leaves as well and just put it into our marinade over here, just to give it that extra little flavour. I didn't want to put it too early because I don't want the flavour being too strong. So there we have our coriander, and now we've got our marinade ready for our prawns. Come in close, and these steaks are ready now. Look at this, beautiful. Cooking away. Look at the flame coming up. Turn them over, and there we go. We're going to give that another 30 seconds. Doesn't need any more to cook to be medium rare. And then we're going to put in our prawns. And then while the prawns are cooking, our beautiful Porterhouse steaks, 500 gram steaks, are going to be resting. Our Porterhouse steak is ready to start resting, and we'll get our prawns. We're going to get a bit of foil, and this is how we're going to do it. While we're outside, grab a bit of foil, just like that. Put that down, and we'll put our steaks in here and let them just rest. I'll grab our beautiful steaks. Look at that. Beautiful steak. Beautiful. 500 grams they are. Thanks to our friends at Preston Market. Beautiful. There we go. So we've got that closed. All the juices are going to stay in there. And what we'll do is we'll put that to the side, just over there. Now, to show you how hot this grill is, so I'm going to turn it off completely, and I'm going to put the prawns on, because you don't need a lot of heat to cook the prawns. So I'm just going to put them on, just like this, and you can hear them sizzling away, even without any heat or the burners turned on. So I'm going to keep putting these on. As I'm going, you can see, if you want to come in close, that they're actually changing colour already. So you don't need to wait too long for your prawns. So we're putting them on. Beautiful. There we go. So I've had the prawns on for a minute, like I said, with no burners on, just with the heat that was there, or the residual heat from the steak. And as you can see, they're nearly ready. Got to turn them over once more and go. Because with prawns, you don't want to overcook them. You want to leave them on for around about a minute. So the heat is still there. There's enough heat there. Maybe I'll just use my fingers to help me. There's enough heat there to cook your prawns. You don't need to have the flames on or the heat strips too high to get the result you need. This will keep them juicy, because that's what you want. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. And then, once I do this, I'll turn them over and we'll quickly grab our steaks. So, one more to go, just here, and there we go. So we'll grab our steaks now. We'll let that rest for a few minutes, and we'll just go with that. So we'll leave them in there, another minute or so. There's the beautiful dog in the background. You can see this video is live. We don't edit it, so it is what it is. And here we go to see our beautiful steaks as well. Oh, but look at that. And look at that beautiful, beautiful steak. Beautiful. So we'll cut them up, because what we're going to do is plate it up on this plate over here. Just here on our board. And we'll keep our marinade there for our prawns. So let's just set ourselves up nicely. And here we go. Look at this beautiful steak. Just put that there. And put that there as well. Be careful with the juice there. We'll just put that down there. And let's have a look. So we did say we want to keep these medium rare. And now it's time to see how it's ended up. Look at this juice. Look at that. Beautiful. Here we go. Beautiful steaks. Look at that. Oh, bus. You don't need a thermometer, everybody. watch Jack the Greek on YouTube, take his advice, and 9 times out of 10, you'll get a beautiful steak just by listening to the conversation, but also just feeling it and seeing how soft it is. So there we go, look at this beautiful steak. So we'll keep cutting it. We'll cut the next steak, and then we'll come back to the prawns, and I'll show you how we're going to marinate them. So here we are now, we're cutting the second steak up, and you can see exactly the same. Beautiful medium rare, nice and pink. And what we'll do is we'll put these on here as well. And we're just going to do it like that. We're just going to put it everywhere. Just nice pieces here, so everyone can just grab them. There we go. And we'll clean up our board in a couple of minutes, and we'll get our prawns ready. So there we have it. Now let's have a look at our prawns. Steak ready. Now it's time to get our prawns off. And here they are here. Now what we'll do is we'll quickly put them in. And like I said to you, we cook these in a couple of minutes without the burners on, because there's enough heat on the actual grill itself from cooking the steaks. And that's kept them a little bit juicier than what you normally would have. So we'll put them all in, just like this. We don't want to leave them on anymore. We're not going to use them all on the dish. We'll keep some on the side as well. So there we go, just like that. Beautiful. And now it's time to put that beautiful marinade over them. So here we are. We've got our beautiful marinade and our prawns. Give that a mix. Just to remind everyone, garlic, olive oil, lemon, salt, pepper, oregano, and just like this. Look at that. Beautiful. Put it all on, because that's what we want. We want it all on there. Just like that. And we'll put that under here. And then we'll just mix them up. Just like that. Now, the longer you leave these in here, the better taste they'll get with the marinade. But we're just going to plate them up now. So let's just use our hands. Here we go. Just like this. So when you're going around and you're plating it up, people may want a prawn, they might want a bit of steak, they might also come back for a little bit more and decide they might want something else. So there we have it. We have our beautiful prawns just here, dressed up on our plate. We'll put the rest away for now, just here. And we'll put a little bit of coriander on top. And there we go, just like this. Give it a bit of green. Beautiful. As I'm packing up and preparing to explain again what we've cooked here today, we've got our beautiful Porterhouse steak. We had 500 grams Porterhouse steak pieces, 2 of them. We've got some beautiful fresh prawns from Preston Market, some coriander, and of course our beautiful marinade. We cooked it all on the CrossRay BBQ, and what a meal that you could have and share on a beautiful Sunday afternoon amongst your friends before you have your main meal. What an appetizer. Thanks again for watching. I'm Jack the Greek. Opa.